Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Man Talk podcast. This is Jacob and Julian here, and today we're going to be talking about the podcast origins and how all this came to be.
Yeah, so we just thought it'd be good to spend a few minutes to introduce ourselves and talk about the genesis of, why is it called Man Talk and what type of topics are going to bring up in the podcast.
So, with all that considered, I'll get started with how this came to be as far as the origins. So, Julie and I, and a few other friends actually, have been doing these kind of talks ever since 2010. But all that was lost to history and it wasn't recorded. And when college was over, we didn't do it anymore. But then 2019 happened, and there was a particular phrase. Was it word choice?
Word choice.
Word choice came up in one of the things that happened at work, and I let Julian and Carlos know about it. Hey, word choice. It came up in my work. I just want to let you know. Hope you guys are having a nice life. And then all of a sudden, we wanted to get lunch plans, and then that got rescheduled after reschedule after reschedule. We finally got lunch plans, and we had Carlos, me, Julian, and then one of Carlos's friends that showed up, and we got to go play pool. And afterwards, Carlos let us know about, hey, we haven't had one of these conversations in a long time. This is really good. In fact, my friend really liked having all of this as well. So, are you guys going to do anything, or are you guys going to keep doing these conversations? And we said, I think so, but
What do you think was the main, I guess, for Carlos's friends? Why did he think that the conversation is so meaningful? Like, what were we talking about at the time?
man, we were talking about life lessons learned, mentorship, uh, being able to get connected in community, brotherhood, being able to maintain ourselves through self improvement. All those things a lot of people don't talk about. They just want to have a good time. So this time we decided to make that the point of conversation. And we had fun doing it too. So it was kind of a twofer.
Yeah. So, like, Carlos's friend got to see a little insight into how us as a group, because we all started out in the same dorm for the most part back in 2010, and then we would just go on these late night conversations, and a lot of the times we were just trying to talk about the meaning of life, or not specifically general life, but our lives. So we would discuss what would work for us and what wouldn't work, and we figured, wow, this content is a lot more meaningful than just talking about sports or things happening in our day to day. We're really getting into the deeper meaning of why we're here, why we're at UC Davis, why we're studying the major we do. So we figured in 2019, oh, why don't we record these podcasts and then show other people?
As opposed to being lost to history, which we already experienced. I mean, 400 hours, if not more, were lost during just lower div,
Yeah.
let alone any other time in between. So in 2019, Julian hits me up and says, hey, should we do this? And I go, I'm in. Because now we get to record this, we get to log what we've been talking about and have space for it, where before in other social circles we may or may not have had space for it, but now we can devote a specific time to it, and it's been really meaningful to me to keep going. So
Yeah, so if you're interested in discussions on life or trying to find your purpose in, the world, especially with all that's going on, then take a listen to the podcast. Maybe you'll pick up a thing or two from us.
and with that, hope you check out any videos that you might like, and if you don't, just click to the next one or just go to something you actually care about. I mean, the internet's full of videos, so find what you want. There's timestamps in every video, so that way you can figure out what part of the podcast you may want to watch for your convenience and for ours. That way we can figure out what the heck we said.
Yeah.
So,
And usually we try to get a video out every 2 weeks or so, so stay tuned for those as they come out in the future.
cool. Thanks again, everyone, for watching.
Thanks.